What's up, y'all? Anyway, doing the dailies for June the 30th of 2024. So it looks like the first one we gotta do is kill a canine, then build anything in a shelter in free cam, complete a daily operation, cripple a super mutant's arm, kill a mole rat, scrap junk to produce wood. That should just come as we play. So sell swamp tofu to an NPC vendor. Yeah, that one's gonna take a little searching. But anyway, the first thing we're gonna do, because I'm already in a shelter, so we're gonna go ahead and build 10 things in a shelter in free cam mode. So we're gonna test out this. Also, they say that this shelter that I'm in, that you can't build anything in free cam mode. That's kind of the hate on this place. So let's just see if we can. So what are we gonna build? I had started building a lodge over there, but I hadn't really completely got it finished. So let's see. Probably not going to build anything major. I'm just going to build a couple of floors and some walls. Does look like it wants to sink down a little bit, doesn't it? So it looks like it's only doing it in certain spots. I'd like to fix a storm here. I'm just looking for some basic wood walls. The shabbier the better. So anyway, that one knocks that one out. I'll finish this or tear it down whenever I decide what I want to do in here. I think most of this is going to be tents, so I didn't really want to buy 10 tents. Okay, so let's see what we got going on here. So I'm going to track that one. I'm going to track that one. Track that one. Track that one. Track that one. We don't really want to track those other two. Daily operation, I'll probably re-roll, but y'all know how to do this. Okay, so let's go. We'll probably save the swamp tofu till last, because it's gonna be a grind trying to find the swamp plants, more than likely. So right now we'll go to kill a canine. So there's a couple places you can do this. Automaker cabin, which is really close, would be really easy, and I may do that. If you're over in this area by 76, you can always go to Aaronholt. That's two really easy places to do it. If you take over the Monaga power plant, then you've got a really good chance that it will spawn black wolves. If you're doing the uh, the event in Helvetia. At the end, there's always a bunch of wolves pop out. But I think we're going to go ahead and do this automaker cabin because it's pretty close. So I'm going to head over there and I will bring you back. Okay, we're back. And there are more places on here to find canines. But okay, that's 4. Oh, that's 5. Never mind. Also, this place here is pretty good about dropping magazines and bobbleheads. I think the bobbleheads are usually like right here. I'll probably overlook it and I'll catch it. I'll take that and the blood pack. I think last time the magazine was like right there. And the bobblehead was like right here. So anyway. Let's see what to do now. Kill them old rats. Okay. We'll head over to the forest for that. So I'll bring y'all back when we get there. Okay, right over here there's usually 3 mole rats spawn. We're at the Greene County Lodge in Flatwoods. I said that they probably won't spawn. There they go. There's 3 of them. And not too far from here is if we go up to Landview Lighthouse and then we walk towards Gorge's Junkyard, there's 2 there. And they can be found all over the place. I know at Welch Station, if you go to Welch Station and you start walking kind of northwest up the track, there's some that pop out there. If you go down to Welch and you kind of walk around the town, especially over there where there's a workbench down there that people usually scrap stuff down there, but it's all the way at the bottom of the hill at Welch. There's usually a couple pop up there. Let's see. And there's just various spawns of where they pop up. Trying to think of some really notorious ones. That's all that's really coming to mind right now. There's a bunch down here. So anyway, we're just going to go to the ones that we usually go to, which is the ones in Flatwoods and then the ones over here by Landview Lighthouse. So I'm going to head over there and I will bring y'all back when I get there. Okay, we're walking down the hill at Landview Lighthouse. Usually down here by this shed there's one. Oh, and there's one in Gorge's Junkyard also. I forgot about him. But yeah, he's right there. So got him. Should be another one at the bottom of this next hill. Okay, there's 5 of 5. And if you don't get them all here, if you go into Gorge's Junkyard, and go into, I don't want to go in there because I don't want to fight all the robots, just for the sake of the video. There's the first building right there. You can see there's another building right past it on that same walkway. If you go into that second building on the left hand side, there's usually a mole rat in there also. And they're in random spawns all up and down this creek right here. So, anyway, moving on. So, cripple a super mutant's arm. So for that, I believe we're gonna go to the North Kanawha lookout. I hope I said that correctly. I probably didn't, but it looks like it spells Kanawha to me. So anyway, that's where we're headed. Bring you back when I get there. Alright, I think we're getting close. And I did realize I don't have my 5 mils, so we're gonna have to try to do this with the Gatlin plasma.
Death is a preferable alternative to communism.
Didn't get that one, did I? That was a shotgun, maybe? This may not work. So we got one of them. That's good. Got one more dude here. Let's see if this works. Hey, looky there. We got them both. So basically, you just have to shoot them in the arm. Anyway, so. Anyway. There's a note up there. I've read it before on my things, but anyway. There's a key right there, you can see. It says safe key. So we'll try to make this quick and run up these stairs real quick. But I always thought this was funny. I learned this really, really early in the game. Most of you probably already know it. But if you come up here to this safe, there's a note. The note says, "Hey idiots, want to get into this safe? No problem. We threw the key off the balcony when you were coming up. Saw it laying right on top of that shitter outside. Pretty sure you walking bricks can't read, so good luck, assholes." Anyway, I always thought that was kind of cool for Bethesda to add something like that in the game. One of their little hidden gems that they add in. Anyway, let's read our note. Let's see where else we're at. Okay. Scrap junk to produce wood and to sell swamp tofu to an NBC vendor. Okay, now I kind of remember swamp tofu. I think comes from I think it comes out of 2 different swamp plants. If so, I know where one is really, really easy to get to. If not, we're gonna have to go down by Dire Chemical. So if you're not familiar with the mire, this was probably one you might want to re-roll. Dire Chemical being right here, but right here in this swamp, there's a plant also but I'm thinking there's one literally like right here beside my camp that might work. So we're gonna try that one first and see if it works. If not, we're gonna head to Dire Chemical. But anyway, I'm gonna head back to camp and get rid of some of this stuff, and I will bring you back. So anyway, we're back. So let's go see if this actually works. I'm probably gonna do a video in the next couple of days on this stuff because there's a quest that entails this stuff, that you use this stuff for a certain it's like Rad-X, believe it or not, but you can use it when you're mutated without it removing your mutations. Because I don't know if you know, when you use Rad-X when you're mutated, it doesn't remove them, it temporarily removes them, so you'll get them back, but they just don't work for a while. But anyway, these things right here, these strangler pods, I can't remember if these are part of the swamp plants or not. But anyway, I'll show you where we are on the map. So we're literally, like, there's Bloody Frank's and there's Berkeley Springs. That's the church at Berkeley Springs. So, and they're right on this tree, right beside the church. And these things can be found all over the mire. They are relatively rare. So anyway, let's get back to camp, see if these things work, and I'll bring you back. Alright guys, we're at Dire Chemical, so it is easier to see these things at night. I didn't want to get no diseases. Ugh. Okay, so oh, and it's storming really loud here. I'm sorry guys, so I apologize for all that. Nothing I can do about the weather though. So I'm gonna wander around Dire Chemical and see if I can find this plant. And if and when I do find it, I will bring you back. Okay guys, so we're gonna have to re-roll that one. Let me get rid of these guys. I'll explain the whole situation too. So, after not finding any strangler blooms, all I could find was pods. I guess when you complete the inorganic solution quest, then the blooms quit showing up. So, the only way to find them is to find a server where someone is doing the inorganic solution quest. And I'm not, there's probably not a chance in the world that that's happening right now. That quest has been in the game since day one, and it's kind of a hidden quest. So, anyway, we're going to re-roll that one, but I'm going to show you where you can find these things. There's one right there. And what happens to these things is they have a flower coming out the end of them at a certain time of the day. And then you'll have a 50% chance of them being either a strangler pod or a swamp plant. But they're everywhere. See, there's one right there. Let me get you to take care of these guys too. Okay, yeah, there's one right there. Up here in these trees. If you keep going all the way down here towards the dam, I think there's a bunch of them in here. So if y'all want to attempt to do that and come down here and find them, I'll show you where they're at. So, and where we're at on the map is like, this is Dire Chemical in the mire, so that's where we're at. Kind of by Riley Clay's bunker. But there's quite a few in here. Shouldn't be that hard to find them. Yeah, there's another one right there. But yeah, they'll have a little glowing flower coming out of the end of them if they're a strangler bloom. So, what does that leave us? Scrap junk to produce wood, which we'll probably end up doing. Oh, and I don't guess I really explained the whole deal and what we're even looking for these things for. Swamp tofu has to be made with swamp plant, which swamp plant is strangler bloom. So, that's what these are all about. That's your swamp plant. So, or can be. You have a 50% chance of that being swamp plant. Now, if you don't have the swamp tofu recipe, when you pick a strangler bloom or a swamp plant, you will get the you'll get the recipe for swamp tofu. It will just be given to you. So don't worry that you don't have the recipe. You'll get it if you can find the bloom. But me, I'm just going to re-roll the thing and go from there. So not going to show the re-roll just because you're probably not going to get the same re-roll that I do. But anyway, with that being said, guys, I appreciate every one of you for showing up or stopping by and checking out my channel, checking out my video. If you did enjoy the video, consider maybe slapping a like on there for me. If you're enjoying this content and you want to come back for more or help support the channel, it would be greatly appreciated if you would subscribe to the channel. It helps my channel out greatly. It helps the algorithm, the YouTube algorithm for you and I both. But anyway, with that being said, y'all have a good evening, afternoon, morning, and we'll catch y'all on the flip-flop. Later.